We are in Nha Trang, a famous Vietnamese tourist hotspot, nested on a 7 kilometers long white sand beach and surrounded by beautiful mountains. This place is known for its numerous international restaurants, but also the ones offering local Vietnamese cuisine. And we are here to discover it all. We kick off with some very local rice paper based Vietnamese food. They're all made from rice paper and they're all very tasty. After that, it's Cambo time. We try the local version of the famous Cambo ice cream. And then in the evening we go for this very special banh mi accompanied with this delicious chicken leg. Next morning brings us to this place offering international cuisine done Vietnamese way. Very tasty start of the day. And then we continue to this magnificent buffet place to enjoy hundreds of different delicious and incredible foods. So, let's begin. Our first stop is going to be Banh Trang, and this place specializes in everything rolled or eaten with rice paper. They also have Vietnamese pizza, again made with a rice paper, and soon enough we're going to enjoy all these interesting foods. We got seated at Banh Trang. They have nice small sitting area just behind, and our food is getting prepared. The first banana leaf basket is stacked with shredded rice paper. Then some shreds of mango go on top. Then she tops it with a dried meat floss and a couple of quail eggs and some peanuts. Then the second banana leaf basket is getting ready, and these are bigger parts of rice paper topped with chicken meat floss. And there's some mango on the side, mango shreds, and there's also one quail egg. Then she prepares some perforated rice paper, and first she wets them a bit, and then she starts with some quail eggs, and then adding other things, some herbs, peanuts, and then she's gonna roll them into a perfect Vietnamese rolls. I had to chase her outside because now she changed her position and she's outside on this small grill making Vietnamese pizza. The rice paper topped with different delicious toppings. One pizza is already made, but the second one is with seafood. I think these are some shrimps or prawns, and there are some other toppings like sweet corn, and then she's adding this floss. I suppose this is fried onion, and then this will bake slowly until the egg is solid. This is pretty much done, and this one is ready as well. She has laid out different rice paper sheets, and then there's a lot of mango shreds. There again this dried meat floss, I suppose, some quail eggs, herbs, and then she rolls this into a perfect roll. Our food is here, and we have these two types of Vietnamese pizza, the rice paper used for base, and then we have different baskets with these rice paper sheets or shreds and some quail egg, and then we have those rice paper rolls which look amazing, and then we have another different color, a bit smaller size rice paper rolls. So let's start first with the Vietnamese pizza. Thicker rice paper used for this pizza, and it's topped with this floss, with egg, I think some sweet corn, and a bit of red cabbage as well. I'm pretty sure that eggs were used in making this rice paper, that's why it has such a strong yellow color. The texture is so pleasant, pleasantly chewy. The toppings are very tasty. That sweet corn really jumps out. Really, really delicious bite. Next thing to try are these beautiful looking rolls, and the texture is a bit different. They're quite soft. Then there's this beautiful stuffing inside. Let's go. The taste here is completely different than that pizza. Pizza was more smooth. Here there are many different flavors. There's a bit of spiciness as well. Then this sweet corn. Then I think a taste of mint as well. Very interesting, but also quite strange taste for me, but that sauce improves the taste definitely. Cheers. We are on the roll with the rolls, so let's continue with these orange colored ones. Another very interesting and very tasty local bite, but these rolls are completely different. Again, they're soaked, so there's this chewy texture to them, but they are quite tasty, a bit acidic and a bit sweet because of that mango. Other ingredients inside as well, and also quite refreshing. Let's go next with this shredded rice paper, and I think I got all the ingredients except the quail egg. A bit chewy, but a bit chewy and quite spicy, and my quail egg just escaped and fell to the floor, so I'll have to go another bite but without quail egg. Cheers. After that very spicy rice paper, I think it's time for the second Vietnamese pizza. And this one has the same ingredients like the first one, except the rice paper is not done with eggs, and it also has seafood on top. Very tasty and extremely juicy because of that seafood. And also this rice paper is a bit thinner, so it's easier to eat, it's easier to chew, but very delicious. I will finish this lunch with some of my favorite foods from this today's table, and it's this roll, both pizzas. Everything else was good, but these were kind of my favorite for today. Cheers. Once we saw this sign behind me, we had to stop. It says Cambo, and this is the famous local ice cream from Da Nang and Dalat, and it is inexpensive and simply made with just avocado and coconut ice cream. But I have a feeling that this place makes it quite different. There's a lot of fruits, a lot of combinations, so of course we have to check them out. This place is obviously very busy because they peeled a full box of avocado fruit, and there are plenty more fruits here, and then this guy is cleaning and shredded coconut, preparing these husks, these shells for some more ice cream. The place is very busy but also well organized, so we're gonna order our ice cream and go upstairs and of course enjoy them. Our ice cream is here, and we ordered different stuff, from the classic one to the coffee with ice cream, then to this ice cream served in a coconut, and then this bucket full of ice cream and fruits. For myself, I got the classic Cambo, made only with avocado, coconut ice cream, and then these bits of fried coconut on top. Let's go. Cambo needs to be mixed, both coconut ice cream and this fresh avocado at the bottom, so that you can properly and fully enjoy it. This is the recognizable taste, the buttery, the thick avocado, and then this also tasty kind of neutral coconut ice cream, quite tasty and very refreshing. The only thing maybe is that I prefer when the avocado is crushed, not completely blended like here, but other than that, a proper original Cambo taste. Cheers. Nha Trang is quite hectic and a bit wild in the evening. It reminds me on Blade Runner on steroids. We are at My Bakery Banh Mi Vietnam, with long name, and they make some very delicious banh mi sandwiches. They also have this very delicious looking chicken in display. And we came here for some light dinner, and we already made order banh mi's with egg or egg and cheese, and we also gonna try this juicy looking chicken drumstick. She's preparing the banh mi's. They're stuffed with eggs, she's adding some sauce and then some cheese, and they're then off to the oven to get nice and crispy. While I'm waiting for my banh mi with egg and cheese, my wife is going to feed me with this drumstick. This meat is absolutely delicious, so juicy, very tasty, a bit sweet glaze and a little bit spicy, but not too much. And we also got these gloves to help us with eating it. Give me one more bite. My omelette and cheese banh mi is here, but we also got, as a treat from the owners, some watermelon. The bread is nice and fluffy, and then there's that crunch on the outside. All these eggs and cheese inside, some sauce. Let's go. This is a properly tasty banh mi. The bread is perfect. Crunchy on the outside, nice, fluffy and soft inside. And then these eggs and cheese and this sauce as well. Nothing is spicy. Very tasty, very mellow, easy to eat. Perfect banh mi. I suppose they worked on their banh mi's here, on their recipes. Quite simple, yet quite different. Very tasty, very unusual, and very good banh mi.
The best sandwich I ate.
These banh mi's were so good, they're truly special, and also that chicken leg was excellent as well. Now a little refreshment with this watermelon, and I think this was a perfect warm-up for tomorrow, as tomorrow we continue with some more Nha Trang food adventures. Cheers!
Thank you.
Good morning from sunny Nha Trang. For our breakfast we came to a place called Sweet Secret, making American pancakes but Vietnamese style and advertised in Russian. So let's check it out. The place is quite hidden, so no wonder the name Sweet Secret. It's secret finding this place. Anyway, the menu is vast. They have different options, most of them breakfast options, Western style, but of course Vietnamese fusion, a lot of fruits, a lot of different toppings. So we're gonna check what they have and then order something tasty. We changed our table to more open, more cozy position, and now we're waiting for our food. Our food is here and I ordered shashuka, my kids ordered some American pancakes, my wife fruit bowl, and this shashuka smells wonderful. This is a Middle Eastern dish, but let's see how they make it in Vietnam. All these colors and smells. Let's go. The bread got soaked so well in this tomato sauce, then the onion, the egg. This is a simple but really, really perfect dish. Cheers. I didn't even notice the bell peppers inside. There's also, I think, chunks of tomato. Everything is cooked so well. Everything is so uniform, very tasty. And this is really a great breakfast. Cheers. And I was lucky enough to try some of these pancakes, completely covered in chocolate. They're so fluffy, so soft inside, very tasty. They're infused with cocoa and then this chocolate on top as well. Absolutely delicious. An amazing breakfast and a little escape from everyday Vietnamese food. But later we continue with some more Vietnamese food. Cheers! Behind me is a huge building called Gold Coast, and inside is the Poseidon Buffet that we are going to visit now. This here is a huge shopping mall, and we are just going right that way. Behind me is Poseidon Buffet, and this is our destination for today. This place offers Vietnamese and Asian style seafood buffet and hot pot. Let's go. Thank you. The place looks truly fantastic. We've got shown to our table. We also ordered drinks you pay separately, but then the whole package comes for the food. Let's check what kind of food stands they have here. Just behind me is a salad stand, many different beautiful fresh looking salads. Then over here we have ready-made sushi stand, different colors, different tastes, different smells. Just beside sushi there's of course sashimi. Hello guys! Behind me there are all things cooked. Rice, then some king prawns, then crabs, some other cooked food as well. Some very thick soups, or at least something that looks like a soup. Croquette, sausages, skewers. This side is full of these fried and grilled goodies. And behind me is a seafood lover's paradise. All these wok pans stuffed with different seafood. Everything is fresh, everything is topped out, smoking hot and looking delicious. Very fresh smells and colors at the Vietnamese food stand. This corner offers all the traditional Vietnamese foods, pho noodles, spring rolls, pancakes and other local foods. All the food is constantly cooked here. You can order your well-done steak, or you can just wait near these woks for seafood to get some fresh batch. They're cooked all the time and, as I said, topped up all the time. While I was busy going around and also checking out all the sections and all the foods, my family already stacked up our table with different foods. So I'll start trying them one by one. The only thing I got is the set of these crustaceans, 2 crabs and 1 large prawn. But let's start first with something else. I will start first with this colorful rainbow sushi. There's some crab meat, there's some mango and some other things inside. Not bad, but it tastes pretty much like a cheap sushi. Let's go with this oyster topped with cheese. This is actually not bad. This is a bechamel sauce, some cheese and oyster. Cheers. Next thing to try is this sea urchin topped with egg, scallions and some nuts. Very nice taste, mildly spicy as well. Those nuts, a really, really great addition. Cheers. Next thing is this nice chunk of white fish, and it's breaded and fried. Well, this fish tastes like some nice fatty dessert because it's sweet, there's pineapple inside, very interesting taste, very interesting flavor. Next thing is this prawn topped with some bechamel and cheese as well. Very meaty and very juicy, and also tasty because of the topping. Next thing is this fried scallop with some scallions and nuts. Scallop itself doesn't have much taste, but those fried peanuts and scallions, they really enhance the flavor. Let's go with this even larger seashell, topped again with scallions, nuts, and also some sauce. It's a bit spicy, and partially it's chewable and partially it's not, so I cannot recommend this one. Let's get back on track with some Vietnamese fresh roll. The insides are tasty, there's a strong taste of cilantro and mint, but the outside, the rice paper was a bit chewy, so that's why it fell apart. Before continuing with more seafood and exotic foods, I think I'm gonna go and get one of those steaks over there. Cheers. I got my medium done steak. Let's go back to the table. Medium done, freshly grilled steak. It's a bit juicy, not too much, the taste is okay. There's also fatty part, definitely different than European steak. This is not a premium beef for sure, but it's still passable. Cheers. And not so easy part now. I need to open this guy here and taste its meat. This crab has been cooked to the point of no return. Let's try this. Very soft and very sweet. This was cooked for a long time. A lot of work to get to these small bits of meat, but anyway, it was worth it. Okay, I think I will have definitely easier job with this guy. Nice and juicy looking prawn. Its head juice has been long gone, but the body is still here. This is type of seafood that I like. Nice, meaty, juicy, chunky prawn. Buffet is not a buffet without some nicely glazed pork BBQ ribs. Nice tender meat, and then this sweet glaze on top. But the taste is still kind of local. Still good ribs. It's time for some vitamins, and let's go with this interesting looking salad. Another European Asian mix. There's a bit of spiciness from radish, then it's sweet from carrot and this sauce, but all in all quite tasty. Since this buffet for me was hit and miss so far, this is the part that I was waiting for. These beautiful looking desserts. Let's go. This looks like a small cream puff. It's cold to the touch, which I like. It means there's stuffing inside. Let's start. very thin layer of pastry, but then it's really full of this beautiful vanilla cream. Delicious. The first one had a smiley face, this one has a plain chocolate topping. But the result is quite same. Beautiful, classic cream puff. I just sent my wife to get more cream puffs, so we stack up on them. But the next thing is this heart-shaped panna cotta. Very jiggly and hard to control. Not the best panna cotta you're gonna eat, but still nice and refreshing. Next thing to try is this passion fruit panna cotta. This is definitely always a winner. Beautiful acidic taste of passion fruit and then nice sweet and refreshing panna cotta. Cheers. An afternoon fun for the whole family. This place was very interesting, very exciting, but what about the food? The food was so and so. Maybe half of the things I liked and half I didn't like, or maybe the quality of ingredients weren't up to what I expected. Very interesting place to see, visit and try out. But if you ask me, that banh mi place from last evening offered for me much bigger food satisfaction than this buffet. Anyway, great experience, and I'll finish it off with this fresh slice of dragon fruit. Cheers! And with a full plate of cream puffs, we end this food tour of Nha Trang. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next time, all the best.